Abusua ya makwa ba sonko so eba POG Media. Ene yare mekwa highway ni so highway ni de ensam bebre wo so a yanso ya jepene se ya be me abedwafo no ahu de ekọ ene de eba na dan na ekoso ewo highway ni so. Ayan Dr. Bawumia ena animguase achinchirinchi ato na enye asamketo akra na Kumasi Muslim community and there oduru na Dr. Bawumia epiefri ni open top say wasoli ejina ma obie baba ejere opefans ade na ye kase ya bo obi entutu a ya bo Dr. Bawumia no enye entutu ketua Muslim community for oma bre Dr. Bawumia aba se pass on beto abanama na de obianka vice president oye Muslim oye kremoni enka waba ne mo abesom awia enka wakona nka mo manifan say Dr. Bawumia J2 na we de mu wie ya mu huro no bi mu say ho yemfiu Dr. Bawumia wo twantro onka nokre wa haye ensama omo aka gu Dr. Bawumia so na entutu o ma bone de enye asamketo a yebepe se yebemi abidafo bemi akọ King Nicholas aba my hot details they see Kumasi abonten so nyina na answer na yebekọ no o ensem kan bia fa share your comment section so like na share ma afofo so ensa entumi enkabi POG Media political trending stories bia na ekoso ewo highway ni so no yanso ya depene se yebemi abidafo no so ahu de ekọ ene de eba na yebeji abidwafo no ase no makwa akoti de ekoso medamase
enro Kumasi hwa abra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia oye flag bearer de ma NPP sanso ye the vice president ene nsem bia eye Kumasi okaka wie ya ye hwe ye de hu nkomon echi yapon aya asole wie asrala danase 30 days aye de ye fu ato aya akwanchire wie Alhaji say obeje fans kakra na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omu bie ne lanku say soro no shine light blue batakeli wa shine che no so be wave Dr. Beje fans na Dr. fans yo beji so beje of the vid fans there sana fans are Dr. Beji ojian ka so wave etin kofo hwe ne sa ne bi mu ruro no no mu hwe ne to sei ehwo ne mom na Dr. ni manyinya still no mfa ne sentu fom no yesi nkofo hwe no ne bi mu so ruro no we enya Miki Nicholas amete ha na meka yeah, the evidence based na ye adwuma akom ni nkyirem nti se why krado na wo hwe wo social media Facebook YouTube ana wo hwe wo TVXYZ me pese ye hwe enye se bia mete ha na me ye bosrem ka yen konkɔhwe abra doctor ni magimi ofu bi huro no bi mu hwe no to no mo man fans o ma yen kombra Enti me pacho dia cheno no wa wutie power 97.9 FM e wote sound no mo amutie radio no ntwemfoni ne nkyeremo video ye yi sesi ai Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ogina ne car soro o maye mpa ebo awie na nche opeso oje fans kakra na Dr. wave na nkofo ye no emutie fans no fans na den o se nkofo je bon so obi ahwe no to enkoyie a trouble papa hu sa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia performance tracker okọ wi Addo Mahama project 67 ewrem ti musi my mistake na meka ho nti bibia ayabasa mun se obi kura kase o me du dia ha nkofo ye no ho ebe ya nchen PP ntwensan emper flag bearer foforo ensem bebre we did drop it is a bibia Ghana fo si ye hu hwe wo beto 122 billion Ghana cedis free crime and Kumasi besi John Mahama. What's ya no match in there yenam over 600 billion Ghana cedis. Muni bibia to show. Inti yama fans. Yam monje oswana. Yendi tro. Yakobompa ewi. Enyala ala ya bompa ewi ala etie yesu frena. Yebe wevu moti mayo de ye nyesa. Inti ne ferry. Bimu ye hu. Obi akren kasa no ho. Ferry mira ho. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ebia so hwe na mbo step down. Na di de makwe de nim gwase na dos. We di trust Ghana for say. Afo ne yen. Eno na wo so hu no. Nti akom ni ntrem. Addo ene Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Ehwe Ghana so de bi ansemba. E what performance track and wonsem. Momti radio hu say ka ho asem. Ensem bebre na ekoso a entwa yi na eye 7 years 4 months akay and I say ye twa wie a ye hu niam so yi aka na ede be ye den niam nkoyi aka be 7 months indi ni so metumi di bibi papa bia na yen sembra ye be ko ensem a ye bedi ho enkomo no enra His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Osanso etu frank adiama the New Patriotic Party Odin sembi kotu dwa abra Ndra munim say Eid Mubarak anasa Eid al-Fitr Jumedia also wo Kumasi ne Mpotem Kumasi Central Mosque na say ya twene saa ye hu say we Muslimi mi mapa Muslims de enim say ya de a omu chiri saa turumu same sex marriage no omu chiri e ma ne be ma oda oba ne ba mo ware ne ade omu chiri pa na Ghana fo ya bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ti so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia o braba kaso be kaso pay Maye hu kra ne se ene boss ene na Addo danko Akuffo Addo besi nde on sign na nyembra na ye masade na ye soso no ekoso o man mu no hu beto sankofo no so no munja ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ntumi ntu na nafo on kahwe mo kojina Kumasi Central Mosque abra omudi eye Eid al-Fitr no omoma na akasemu okasa okasa che ni nuanu muslimi fo nsama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kan ne se opposite practice of LGBTQ+ or Ghana ha. Now, ono no yedim so a vice president and the values and the culture and the norms ni nara and then the religion ni na no etia sadi or share Christopher Krano Saintia and Ghana for ankasa ye chin so ono no e ade ono ankasa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de sabi tumu no on so nti obia e kasa ono so a na me yenjin tumu on so we yansama na oka che ni anu muslimi fo bra na edel eto jumedi na kwaso Kumasi Central Mosque uma yenkoti na enhwemra.
My faith is therefore strictly against the practice of homosexuality. Allahu Akbar. Therefore, I personally cannot support that which my religion and indeed all major religions in Ghana as well as our societal norms and values, clearly and unequivocally forbid. The youth, you are the nation's most valuable asset. In no circumstance, under no circumstance, should anybody lead you into any form of electoral violence. Ghana needs you, safe, active, and lively, to lead the nation's charge in the promising fourth industrial revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to personally comment on the raging issue of LGBTQ in Ghana. First of all, it is important to note that our cultural and societal norms and values as Ghanaians frown on the practice of homosexuality. Furthermore, as a Muslim, my view on this matter aligns with my religious faith.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
The Holy Quran is replete with verses frowning on LGBTQ acts, including same-sex marriages. My faith is therefore very strictly against the practice of homosexuality. Allah. No ifs or buts, no shades of grey. Therefore, I personally cannot support that which my religion and indeed all major religions in Ghana, as well as our societal norms and values, clearly and unequivocally forbid. All the major religious traditions in Ghana, Christianity and Islam, are opposed to this practice. And I stand opposed to it now, and I will stand opposed to it as president, inshallah.
Inti Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia, the vice president of Sansuye Black Bear Adema, the New Patriotic Party, ne numun no de atudwa. When no carry na Ghana for bebre say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, what can yate? We are Muslimini, muchiri, mo values ni niema, HSS, niema ni chiwade mamokra. Inti DNT no wuntumintu, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo. Na His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo ne ye, ne suban, kwan otu nana mo, ne kasa, ne nantie mu ina no, akwaye se o support it. Because bill in wasem, parliament are passing kama. Yeah, the Billy Brebrewa will say, Wanyadia, obey assent to sa law, obey my embra. Masabio, obiwaha, no promoted to Mutunumu, obi organa ha, no yebia. Mbrabayam Brahman, abomu, because I walk crying it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, what can you say? But since I'm every few want to say, who boss for, Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo. Catch and say, Mekono, on share, on for pen, and see the paso. Entry and set it to the bill. Na into me mbra. Mo my Ghana now who say no cre ma buying NPP no muchiri. Because our boss in chiri na wuchira na ewade etie. Ewade etie. Because say ya tete kura ne say eye tunumu fui ge fui. Enim so mo wo sika wa brochiri pa. Nya ne tie say NPP kura no mo campaign a mo be yin no mo na finance. Wa beka yate. But say enyo mo na finance dia. Na yehu se waka bibia kire na Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo wantumi anka na nana ntumi assent to the bill na meaning say kire se no kre campaign kra wo be tunumu sika na wo de be nti nsem no His Excellency na Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo biom ode atudwa aka kire Ghana for endra Idil Fitr day wo nkran ha Black Star Square wo yan ha osu he yai ode kotu dwa na onimo semifo kasa or aid Mubarak hun sensem okano asem okan ne say bibi kwaso Ghana ha na momma yemfa ye nansi from yemma ye ninda ho he say December election say be 7 December and sa fake news na we aye say you na ha we yemi ni o na ya bo we tuo ene meka ho ni na no osre momma yemfa ye nansi from na yentwe ho emfi sansensem no ho he say enya de a ebetumi aboa Ghana for titi ye ba beto abai na sa semi na mesume bi so His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo ka fake news MPP for social media guys on from social media langas guys omono de bia no mo social media na fake news no mo do toto ho akohwesem atro XYZ oba ye website ya train news de ato no ma dane no na so ma kwotwe omo fake news bi beto a no ma tumi afa SYZ logo no mo de ato so asi for say SYZ na ede sansem na ba was omo nim say pro NDC broadcasting company limited nti eto se bi a no mo de abeto na eche say SYZ na de to ho na say a publisher ye nti obi agedi nti na wo ka etu ye nuanu muslimi fo ne Ghana fo inafo but wan kase wo fie no omo ni akọhwa na fake news mo social media langas no ede ba no nana waka kire omo ana ikan obodam ofie ikan fo wo man kasa ikan fo social media boys ne kasa o fake news no omo na fi fake news no MPP social media langas no na fi omo na omo de ba no ma kwotwe no ma hyeda de XYZ online atoso ene meka ho Inti ye ka fake news asem ne ntisa na oma dane no. Anei, you can't do manafo. Na Ghana fo so yentu ye homfo because me kwaso no e kase na nkase fi waso e. Niam omode ye no no. Fake news no. Wo fi inti di kan kache o man so na ma waka na yeso ye befa bat. Do na nkase na wo nkofo ne na yesa. Omuntu sa na mo no mai. Mo men kwoti His Excellency na Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo. Na nsema o de tu dwa wo Black Star Square. Wo fake news ne niam be mo ye no.
In an election year, there's a tendency for self-seeking people to exploit our differences of religion and ethnicity, to foment division in order to promote narrow, parochial, sectarian, and political agendas. In an age of technology and news media, which also offers people with a wide degree of anonymity, we should be careful about the spread of misinformation and disinformation, especially if such misinformation and disinformation destroy the hard-earned reputation of people. The Quran in chapter 49 verse 6 states, O you who believe, when an evil person comes to you with news, verify it, lest you harm people in ignorance, and afterwards you become regretful of what you have done.
His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo, wetumi ekoyi eye Quran chapter bi ekoti di amaye dia. Misinformation and disinformation na wo ka ho asem no. Di kan ma wo man because kwanya MPP social media guys no ye fake news de ba na ha adwene. Anhwe ne ombebo man. Nti wetumi ekonya mesem Quran onkron Akuffo mu nsem aba na di kan fa wo man kasa. Di kan fa MPP social media langas for ne kasa. Was fake news no omho na omde ba. Omu wi omde obi adwuma ko odin atoso. Asif so omu na ye. Nti Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo. Esrew ode nya mesem aka ho dia. Di kan fa omu kasa. Ododo na nkasa wa so ye na efiba. Nti me etene no His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo ne nsem odo tu dwa wo Black Star Square do no. Mienko ye nima say every last week eba this week bibi akoso Electoral Commission asoye yedidi ho nkomo saa BVDs no na yetumi ehwede registration the register nkofo mbeto aba say general election say ba the be registration na meka ho yehu wodu nsesi so a na eyi aba na yehu say yewuni ene mekaka ho saa nieme eyirae yidi kan be kan ye ba ye no NDC you see tell the saa nieme yisi be deny so almost ye ECG was a Electoral Commission of Ghana and ye from so ECG a mudi na omo fata nti Electoral Commission for be deny later na so enti saa na ye laptops na BVDs na ye laptops na dey adwuma na ye laptops na connect man nti saa nieme ha adwene eno na ma hu abo Ghana fo wo se nye hu se mo betumi de akohye bebe kra dia registration what you say na endi sama yoko no the largest opposition party they are to just say ebe hia so mbe audit was auditing ni sa serial numbers ro betumi de hu bia obode koye adwuma be si na ye hu no o course true last week say ncho so mo ye meeting o mutu sheda nti sama yoko na gina na nanso san kasa ya ma Monday ni Tuesday o mutumi ye meeting so NDC questions on person bisa o ma makwan mo mbisa o mo na we na the chairman of the party the friend chairman general Johnson ase edun ketia yes General Mosquito na dodo na the born in Sambrane eso de na numasem atoso akasa afa ho se behia say be an independent audit untie ni ye we nye Electoral Commission for na be audit o be an independent audit a betumi ama ekuo bi a omde adentem o mankasa be audit to me ahwehwe bebi a EC IT system no niama no den na fa ha den na ekoto ha ene meka ho nti yankwe na yankotie chairman general Johnson ase edun kete dodo na abon Sambrane General Mosquito No so nsɛm a waka fa ɛyɛ BVDs no ho Electoral Commission.
We are saying that whatever you have sworn to doesn't matter to us. What we can verify is what we should be looking at. And so, if there is a loophole, and you know that this loophole can be exploited, forget about anybody swearing that they will do correct elections, free and fair elections, and so on. It doesn't matter to us at all. You see? So, what we are saying is that the stringent measures in place at the Electoral Commission headquarters and where these kits are kept, it would be extremely strange for anybody to say that a thief just broke into their warehouse and took 5 BVR kits and that they declared them missing. They don't have any trace as to who did that. So you see, when you are keeping security equipment or documents or whatever, I've worked in a bank before. Cash is termed as security document. So that is why you keep cash in a strong room. Okay? And the keys, getting access to that strong room, the protocols you have to go through so that you can track whoever is in possession of the strong room keys at any second. When money gets missing from the strong room, nobody can just come and say that money got missing, so we are going to report to the police. There are things that you can verify and see. The Electoral Commission has CCTV cameras. In the past, we didn't have police or military guards. Now we do. We have come to a point where even the 3 top commissioners, they move with a certain number of armed military men always, 24 hours. The chairman of Electoral Commission's house is guarded by soldiers with an armor car placed there. There are armor cars also at the Electoral Commission headquarters. So if we are now, in spite of all this, we are now being told that some thief suddenly came to the Electoral Commission warehouse and picked this sensitive equipment, and there is no trace at all as to who did that, who was in charge of the keys at that time, or was there a break-in?
Me tonight that you don't believe the story that is missing. In fact, you believe it is still with the Electoral Commission.
Yes, that is Hǒǒtěd&Čh's belief.
And that there's a potential that it can be used
be abused. They could
during elections.
Do something against the election. So we have to...
have you put this to the EC? You had an opportunity yesterday.
Oh, that is why we asked them 35 questions. That is where...
Have you had any answers?
No answers yet, and we are demanding, we are getting to a point where we will call for an independent audit of the IT systems of the Electoral Commission. Okay, to put everybody at ease that nothing untoward is happening. And it's been done in this country before, getting to 2012 election. There were some issues for which reason Jacob Echebilamte wrote and demanded of the state to conduct such an independence. And we have external collaborators who help us with consultants and so on. And that was done. And then reports issued to give us all peace of mind to go into the election.
But you haven't demanded that yet.
We are working towards that.
That is, if you don't get answers to your questions.
Yes, the 35 questions. That is where we are moving towards. We want a complete audit of the Electoral Commission's IT system to give everybody comfort. And I believe that it will be in the interest of all political parties, including the ruling party. Because if you know you are going to win, I mean, why do you position yourself as if you are the lawyers of the Electoral Commission? Anything we demand should be corrected you come out to respond that it is okay. Look, if you have a bulldog, a watchdog in the house, and the thieves come there to steal, and the watchdog does not bark, it means the thief is the
Nti the Masesi Ade or Chairman General Jamekase, the General Secretary, Chairman General Johnson Asiedun Ketia, the National Chairman the largest opposition party, National Democratic Congress. Now Odin Semna to say be here as ye see BVD Sinayano, an independent or the tobacco so na you was also say ye see asoye ho na wokwa wo security a ewo ho a onji ndi se ade na ayira onji ndi se ayira nti ne hu pa se bibi se so ye omontumi a report amfa ama police nti ne hu se yisi sa ne men but onim se minority no so be resist our concern na omo aka ho nsem papa na de ba ko so osan odwen ho nti asene se NPP for na se omo na lawyers de ma ECG no wodwen ho nti ase ECG a EC na was ECG Electoral Commission of Ghana almost so sa na de from they say my some lawyers the more nti ade a adwene yie pa winning sensema no so odetu dwa na me kai will say honorable Collins Zauda o ma me yi no ebekọ so Sunday
abusia we ne ensema
ekoso Mahama
Dr.
Akuffo region nyame adoma
enye asam keto akwanka wo sumwie ye no ta wo sumwie ye na no wa hye oka mu kude na wa wo so na o asan so asore egina oka ni mu ze wo je fan o mo aji o mo ni amana ebede abujafo asese o mo je pene kokoti sa odi we ede ma ya ha POG Media.